The eyes of the sporting world focus on Melbourne, Australia for the first round of the 2001 Formula One World Championship. The sports-mad Australians turn out in their thousands and add a unique flavour to the event. Ferrari also made their mark during qualifying. Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello easily captured the front row. Mika Hakkinen was their nearest rival. Highly rated debutant Juan Pablo Montoya lines up 11th. Michael Schumacher is away well. Barrichello falters and Frentzen pounces on the run-up to the tight first corner. Montoya is up to 6th, but mistimed braking puts paid to a great start. He's quickly back on track, almost at Panis' expense. Consolidation is not on this rookie's agenda as Eddie Irvine discovers to his cost. A less than impressed Jackie Stewart looks on as the Jaguar number 1 rejoins right at the back. Fourth place Ralf Schumacher does all he can to keep Barrichello behind him, but can't soak up all the Brazilian's pressure. That makes him easy prey for Trulli and Coulthard. The Italian takes 5th, but the Scot has more ambitious plans. Like driving round both of them. Fortune favours the brave, and the Scot is now 5th. Barrichello is desperate to make up for his tardy start and finds anything but sympathy from Frentzen. His boss looks on in disgust as the justifiably furious German drops all the way to 16th.
We still have the same problem during all weekend with brakes. You know, we are locking the rear wheels and doesn't have enough brake in the front. So that's a shame because we couldn't go slow during all weekend, couldn't go fast during all weekend. And for the race, I did a good start. I passed, I think, 2 or 3 cars, but the engine started to cut and I lost power. Then everybody passed back and they stopped.
Bad lucky delays you see there.
There's a 4-car battle for 6th as Ralf Schumacher leads Villeneuve, Panis and Verstappen. The Canadian isn't close enough to make a move just yet. But the BAR does seem to have the measure of the Williams. A points position is almost within reach. But Ralph's braking catches out Villeneuve with horrendous consequences. Due to the strength of modern Formula One cars, Ralf Schumacher and Villeneuve are perfectly okay. Much to the relief of everyone on the pit wall, including BAR boss Craig Pollock.
Craig Pollock, we've just seen a huge accident involving Jacques Villeneuve, but miraculously he got out of the car.
Well, exactly, it was miraculous. If you take a look at the accident, it wasn't funny. We don't want that to happen to anybody, but obviously where I'm concerned with Jacques, it means an awful lot. It looked like something happened with Ralph's engine, couldn't be avoided. We'll see, we'll know from Williams, but let's just hope he's okay. Thank you very much, Craig.
Jacques, horrendous accident.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Any ideas what happened?
Yeah, Ralph was in the middle of the track and I wasn't sure which way he would let me overtake him, on the inside or the outside. And when I finally went for the outside, that's when he hit the brakes and I had no time to move to the outside.
That's zero, right? Thanks. Ralph, very dramatic accident. I guess you saw most of it in your rearview mirrors.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I just saw Jack coming up behind me, then fell and crashing into me. That was all. I mean, I just saw him flying away. Hoped for myself that he didn't crash into something, and climbed out of the car, looked after Jack. The only sad thing is that the marshal got hurt again.
Unfortunately, a marshal has been seriously injured, and the safety car makes an appearance while the debris is cleared. The question is, can anyone stay with Schumacher after the safety car pulls in? After 11 laps, it's time to get back to full speed. Following all his hard work, Barrichello is determined not to get caught napping. New Sauber signing Kimi Räikkönen is quick to attack and takes 10th place from Jenson Button. And just when Flavio Briatore thought things couldn't get any worse for Benetton, the Brit gets a 10-second stop-go penalty as his mechanics were on the grid within 15 seconds of the start. Häkkinen maintains a lonely vigil in second, while Barrichello will soon have Coulthard for company. However, all thoughts of getting both silver arrows on the podium are quickly shattered. Ron Dennis wants answers, and it's the McLaren's front suspension that was at fault.
Ron Dennis, we've just seen Mika Häkkinen go off in quite a big way. What did you see of the accident?
Well, we don't. He wasn't complaining of any problem. Obviously, on the TV, he appeared sideways. We want to speculate whether he made a mistake or something happened on the car at this stage. The important thing is that he's unhurt, and there's 16 more races to go.
Jarno Trulli is unintentionally in cruise control. Panis takes fourth, while Eddie Jordan prepares for the worst. A terminal problem is all but confirmed by the ease with which Nick Heidfeld's Sauber takes fifth. Barrichello's second place is under threat as Coulthard intensifies his pursuit of the Brazilian. Once again, the Scot goes around the outside at turn 3 to continue his quest for the lead. Barrichello tries to hold his line, but Coulthard has none of it. Ross Brawn turns his attention to his number 1 driver and race leader as Schumacher makes his only stop, handing the lead to Coulthard. The surviving McLaren driver will have to go some to stay there. Further pit activity, but of a more depressing nature. Trulli's Honda engine is suffering from a terminal misfire. BMW are the next to suffer. Montoya had been on course for some points. Gerhard Berger ponders the loss of both Williams, while Montoya embarks on the disheartening trudge back to the pit lane. Coulthard gets there via more conventional means. The Scot looks safe in second place.